Hello students, in this video we will learn how to multiply matrices together. So here's the example. Given that matrix A contains the elements 2, 1, 0, 4, 5, negative 2 and matrix B contains the element 3, negative 1, negative 7 and 8, find AB and state its order. So this is what we are going to do. We're going to multiply A and B together. First thing we are going to do is to check whether this multiplication is valid and defined. How do we do that? Remember that the order of matrix A in this case is 3 by 2. And the order of matrix B is 2 by 2. So since the number of columns on matrix A is 2 and the number of rows in matrix B is 2, we can multiply them together. So when you work it out, the solution is shown here on the screen, right? So how do we actually go about doing this? Let's look at it step by step. Now to get the value on the top left of the matrix, right? So which is first row and first column, we'll take the first row of matrix A and the first column of matrix B. You can also think of it as the top and the left, right? So the top of A and the left of B. So what we do is we're going to multiply the first number with the first number, second number with the second number, and then we add them together. So in this case, it is 2 times 3 plus 4 times negative 1. And we repeat the process for each element in the final result, which is a AB, right? So moving on, okay, so we move on now to the second row, first column. So instead of using 2, 4, now we'll use 1 and 5. And again, it's the same process. First number with the first number, second number with the second number. So 1 times 3 plus 5 times negative 1. You can think of it as the middle left, okay, which will get us the result. And then moving on to the third row, we repeat the process one more time. Right, this time round is 0 and negative 2. So 0 times 3, negative 2 times negative 1. To get the elements on the right hand side, well, as you might have expected by now, instead of using 3, negative 1, which is the first column of matrix B, we will now use the right column, right, negative 7 and 8. And we repeat the process again, row by row. So first row, 2 times negative 7 plus 4 times 8. So the first row of A and then the second column of B. And we repeat the process for each row. So now the second row, 1 times negative 7 plus 5 times 8. And finally, the third row, 0 times negative 1 plus negative 2 times 8. And that is how we can obtain the final matrix, which is 2, negative 2, 2 on the first column, 46, 47 and negative 16 on the right column. Another way to visualize the multiplication of matrix can be done in this manner. If you look at what I've shown you on the screen right now, okay, using the first column of matrix A highlighted in blue, you can actually see that it is a first number, okay, or the first column of each of the the working portion of the matrix. And then after that, you have the green column. So when try to do that, okay, you can see the relationship based on the colors. Okay, so 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, you can see there. And then 4, 5, negative 2, 4, 5, negative 2. Now, what do they multiply with? Okay, so to multiply with, we look at now matrix B, which is, look at it the other way around. Okay, we have 3 and then negative 7. So 3 on the left-hand side, negative 7 on the right-hand side. Similarly, for the second product of each of the elements, okay, you have the yellow, right? So it's negative 1 on the left hand side and 8 on the right hand side. So this is an alternative way to visualize the multiplication of a matrix. I've shown you two ways to visualize it. You can apply either one as long as you are aware and familiar with what you're trying to do. So get yourself familiarized with the process and you should do fine, right? So the same process applies over and over again. Of course, the important thing to remind one another is that when we multiply matrix together, it is important to check the order. So in this case, we have already established that the order is fine, but let's take a closer look at the order, right? So the order of matrix A is actually 3 by 2, and the order of matrix B is 2 by 2. So we have already mentioned at the beginning of this video that the number of column for A must match the number of rows for B. The result order of AB, the product AB, will actually be the row of A and the column of B, like this. And that is the order of AB. I hope this video helped you to gain a better understanding of how multiplication of matrices work. Good luck.